Well, mothers and others, we're down to our next candidate, and I'm so excited to introduce this next candidate to you. So let me introduce her to you now. Marquette Greene Scott is a candidate for Texas 22nd Congressional District. She is running up against Republican Troy Nehls. And you may have heard a lot about Troy Nehls in the news lately because, he's a terrible human being. He cannot keep himself out of the news. So I'm so excited to introduce you to Marquetta. Marquetta, welcome. Tell us a little bit about who you are and why you're running for office and, how we're going to get rid of Troy Nehls.
All of that introduction, I stayed on mute. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Thank you for having me. My name is Marquette Greene Scott. I am an attorney licensed in Texas and Louisiana. I'm a former educator, and I'm Mayor Pro Tem for the City of Iowa Colony. We are 15 minutes south of Pearland in Brazoria County. I decided to run because I've always wanted to, and I thought I'll wait. But the way things are going, all the hard work that we've done in women's rights, reproductive rights, voting rights, healthcare, they are trying to roll all of these rights back. So I decided I can't wait. Now is the time. We allowed him to go basically unopposed in 2022. So I said, no, we're going to have to make him work. If he's going to be in office, we're going to make him work for that seat. And so I decided to run, and I'm running to win.
Wonderful. That is fantastic. So I'm so glad that you are running to win. It's so important to feel that energy and be out there and be like, I'm running to win. I'm going to do this thing. So
Yes.
tell us really quick, what are the top 3 issues that you are running for in your district?
So, of course, like Melissa said, healthcare. I think we need to shore up the Affordable Care Act because it benefits a lot of us. And the fact that it's been in existence for 14 years and they're still trying to repeal it is crazy to me. We need to fund it, make sure that it has the funding, make sure that people can afford the premiums, and they're not getting crappy policies. They're getting policies that they can use. We need to work on prescription costs. That's still too high. People still have to decide if they're going to take this medication or not, or be able to eat, basically. So that's the first thing, healthcare. Of course, jobs and the economy. I know we've seen the news, and the jobs and the job numbers are good and the economy is good, but we need to make sure that everyday people are feeling that. I don't think that everybody feels it because some people aren't benefiting from these numbers. So we need to work on that and make sure that everybody's feeling it, especially the lower income and middle class. And lastly, immigration reform. As you know, there was a bipartisan bill in the Senate, but now Mitch McConnell is saying, no, we can't, we're not going to do it because then that would give Biden a win. First, we know Troy Nehls said it, and now even McConnell is saying it, and he's saying we can't go against since Trump is the nominee, we can't go against him. And that doesn't make sense because now you're putting party over politics. And these are people, and these are people's lives. And when they say, and I'm about to say something about reproductive rights as well, when they say, oh, I'm pro-life, but then you forget about all the other lives. I always say they're pro-womb. They're not pro-life, because if the mother's life is in jeopardy, they don't care. They want to protect the fetus. So what about her life? What about the lives of the kids that are immigrants? They don't care. They're separating them from their parents. Those kids died trying to get across the river. So we need to think about all of that. And we need people in office who are going to work for the citizens and not for one party and not for one person. And I'm that person.
That's wonderful. I definitely hear you there. So tell us, Marquetta, where can we find you and how best can we support you right now while you're running for office?
Okay, my website is marquettagreenscott.com. That's MarquetteGreene Scott.com. My handles for social media are at M Green Scott And I have a campaign kickoff on February 5th at Beans Wine Bar in Missouri City from 6 to 9.
Wonderful. Well, you heard it here, folks. There is a campaign kickoff, and please go and attend and go and support Marquette. So please, please, please go and show up. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. I hope I get to meet you on the campaign trail.
Yes.
I know I have lots of really great friends down there in Brazoria, and they've spoken very highly of you. So I'm so glad that you're running for office.
And thank you for giving me this opportunity.